Yins, guys. Thank you for listening to the Bridge to Buctober podcast, where we talk all about them Pittsburgh Pirates and that. We are trying this again from the beach. Walking the beach, trying this one more time. Yesterday, I came down here and basically recorded a time lapse of myself. I'm looking at the screen now, and I think I'm okay. Check this out, huh? If you're watching on video, you can kind of see where we're at. So, trying this thing again. Today is April 17th, and wouldn't you know it, Cutch in the lineup, and the Pirates score 6 runs and get a dub. And even some energy surrounded around Cutch in this one as well. You know, the one thing that I underestimate when I'm doing this is that sometimes, walking around and talking is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So I'm going to slow my pace down a little bit and make sure I can breathe. Henry Davis gets his first home run of the year. Oneil Cruz hit a grand slam right after Reynolds and Cutch were hit. And that was kind of the story. Of the game a little bit, right? It's amazing how different a team can look from one day to the next. You had Monday was just a great day, and then Tuesday, the complete opposite. And then you see a little more of the same thing on Wednesday. And, it's just amazing. Put Cutch in the lineup, I guess, and maybe that's what happens. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it doesn't, but either way. Davis almost had a grand slam early in the game as well. Could have been another offensive explosion in that case. You know what I mean? Yesterday when I was walking out here, I was talking a lot about Shelton and not playing Cutch the day after he did the whole thing. And then here we are. The very next day, Cutch plays. He's right in the middle of a ball that's thrown high and in. And the team comes out. Let's call it what it is. A bench clearing discussion, not even heated discussion, really. It just was kind of a discussion. And in the process of this whole thing, sometimes a team can rally around something like this. Do I think it was on purpose? Probably not. I don't really know. I know that I saw the thing where he was pretty excited when he hit a home run off Lip. Listen, pitchers aren't that butthurt about home runs that you hit off of them. The thing is, to me, there was 2 guys on already. You just hit Reynolds. It's a 2-0 ball game. It's not like this thing is a blowout or one-sided in any way. It's 2-0. It's the 7th inning. It's not the opportunity to load the bases for Oneil Cruz. It's just not. And so that's what makes me think there's no way that this was intentional. And if it was, it's certainly not something that the Nationals are going to be too excited about. I mean, that's kind of my biggest thing. Cruz made him pay. First pitch swinging, slider low and in. That's kind of the pitch that he likes, you know what I mean? And it's good to see him aggressive on those opportunities to just go up there and say, I'm going to do damage right now, and then go do damage right in that moment. That's the best part about it, I think, in a way, is that you can see Cruz kind of, there's a lot of things to be excited about with this player. And this is just really one of those things, and one of those things that he kind of shows up in these kind of moments. And I think that's one of the coolest things. I'd be remiss not to talk about Bailey Falter and the outing that he had. Listen, he was effective again, and so the story goes with Bailey Falter. You just never know what you're going to get from him. You just don't. It's always kind of all over the place. This game, what was it? 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, lowers his ERA under 5. It's early to be really talking about that kind of stuff, but it is what it is. He was very good. I don't want to go without saying. But I also know that we could get that same guy next time, or we could get the other guy. So it's Bailey Falter for you. He's kind of a fifth starter in the major leagues, right? Like, he's good enough to do that. There's probably not much more in the tank. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't take this opportunity to say stuff like that. But either way, it's kind of fitting in a way. And I'll kind of say this a little bit about our trip and everything, but it's kind of fitting in the way that me and the fam yesterday went to see monkeys. Had them crawling all over us, which is pretty cool. I got some pretty cool shots with the GoPro. The kids were liking. Even our 2-year-old was like cried the first time they touched him, and then before it was too long, he was just running around loving it. They're the little squirrel monkeys. They're very light. Either way, it's kind of fitting that I'm in the Dominican Republic right now, spending time with some monkeys yesterday, and then Oneil Cruz, who's from the Dominican Republic and whose nickname is the Monkey, has 2 hits, including a grand slam, and kind of energizes a lot of this attitude that you're going to get from us. This is how we do things, right? Our energy is changes from day to day with baseball, and maybe it shouldn't. Maybe we should let the losses go and just take these in stride and just enjoy them. But either way, that's who we are as sports fans, as baseball fans. So it's not something that, is all that crazy. But I'm hoping this worked today. I don't know how long these go, because when I'm out here, like, it's kind of weird. Like, when I'm out here, sometimes I'm a little self-conscious about just talking and walking with a camera in front of me. It's just, one of those things. And so it's kind of weird, but Punta Cana, Dominica, kind of. I mean, we're close to Punta Cana, right? It's called Punta Cana, so I guess it still counts. But, well, really interesting time. It's been a lot of fun. But a couple more days here, one more day of these. Maybe I'll be a little more comfortable doing this. But, all right, that's all I have for today. Like I said, one more day of these. Hope when I get back in town, I can do my part to get the attendance back above 9,000. And let's hope Heaney in today's lineup can get a series win. Hopefully Cutch is in the lineup again. I just ride that thing. You have an opportunity to win a series and not split one. I think that's important. And I know that Derek Shelton probably doesn't. So we'll see. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for listening. If you're on Spotify, leave a comment. And if you're on Apple, leave a review or whatever. If you're on YouTube, comment, like, all those things. And tell me what I missed about the game so we can keep talking about it. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Bridge to Buctober podcast. Subscribing to your platform of choice is the best way to be notified for new episodes. And now, new episodes every weekday. Remember, live shows with my dad and Uncle Jake are Sundays at 9 p.m. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and join them in the live chat every Sunday. Follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Bridge2 Buctober. Clear the deck, cannonball coming, and let's go Bucks!